Sometimes you have a story to tell, but it's just too hard to tell. It's painful and raw, and at times unimaginable, but it happened. It's too difficult to tell by the author who lived it. It drudges up all that one wants to bury. But in the undertow, there's joy, adventure, imagination, and above all, creativity. But when the tide comes in and the weight of the water is too strong, you feel like you're drowning. This is a story of two friends who come together to tell a survivor's story. A survivor of mental, physical, and sexual abuse. A survivor of poverty, family incarceration, and drugs. A story of my friend who needed a lifeline to tell her story. I love you, Kerrie. I threw you a line, but we learned together that good humor, a strong margarita, some stints to a psychic, and a badass slumber party during a pandemic could do wonders. This is Kerrie's story as a survivor, and our story as friends. Soul sisters forever. And so it goes. I see the peeling paint on the porch. It's the poor man's confetti. There's a child. Tears tumble down the child's face, but she keeps going. She keeps going as her tiny legs push her up the stairs to the porch. She's crying, but for a moment she stops and lets her imagination take her to a happy place. It's a celebration, and she dances in the peeling paint and twirls and whirls as only a child can do, until you get the feel-good dizzy feeling. And as the child tries to right herself, a sheet of thin white paint floats down to the floorboards and brings her back. It's time to go inside. And once again, tears tumble down the child's face, but she keeps going. The map of what's really going inside of her is now all over her face. No one wants to see, so they don't. They look down, they look away. This is poverty. It makes people uncomfortable and they turn away. But it is still here. I am still here. Do I make you uncomfortable? Because the she is me. Society can't see what's inside the poor kid. They can't see the poor kid's hopes and dreams. Poverty doesn't show the rest of the world what's inside of you, but society can see what's on the outside. Sometimes someone's brave enough to see the dirty fingernails, knotty hair, wholly too small shoes, and mismatched clothes. Sometimes someone is brave enough to help. It's a scavenger hunt. You don't really know what you're looking for. You just hope your subconscious will kick in and do the work for you. The real meaning is all tightly packed up in mason jars, being preserved for later. You can break the seal, but right now in real time, we see objects, photos, scenes, and hidden texts that are clues that link the past to the present. In our minds, we're brought back to a childhood that we wished we had together. Kerrie and Francesca, two besties, arms linked, set out for adventure. Kerrie keeps saying the corn are her protectors. They are soldiers who will protect her. They keep her safe. I suppose the cornfields were so large and dense that as a child it probably looked like they went on for miles and miles. I suppose the thick gold stalks offer a hiding place, a place to get lost in but not found. A corn maze. But she's small, and all she sees is gold and soldiers. This is what she needs to know. The gold is timeless. Gold stalks stretch to ancestors long before her. They speak to the ones who can't speak and say, "We see you. You were born between the blue sky and yellow sunstar, and we will keep you safe, tucked between us. We dreamed you. We loved you before you were you, and a new color was born. If you need us, look up. We are here, and we see you. Go to the cornfield and run. You are gold, color in motion. Get lost in the maze and dream."